Today, we take you straight into Nyandarua County. A community is gathering to say goodbye to their member of parliament, a man who served them faithfully, a man they chose not once, not twice, but three times. And today, some of the most powerful people in this country will be there too. That is the story of that moment. It is Wednesday, April 8th, 2026. The venue is the proposed Nyandarua University grounds in Ol Kalou, and the occasion is the memorial service of the late Member of Parliament, David Kiaraho. The ad hoc committee organizing the funeral confirmed earlier this morning that everything is ready. The committee is chaired by Kinangop MP Kwea Thuku, and he made it clear the program is set, the logistics are in place, and the guests are already on their way. The body of the late MP was flown to the venue this morning. Thousands of mourners are expected to fill that ground today. Ordinary Kenyans, community members, people who knew him, people whose life he touched during his years of service. But who exactly was David Kiaraho? Because before we talk about anything else, this man deserved to be properly introduced. David Kiaraho was first elected as the Member of Parliament for Ol Kalou in 2013. He went back to the ballot in 2017 and won it again. He went back in 2022 and won it again. 3 terms, 3 elections, 3 times his community looked at their choice and said, "We want him back." That does not happen by luck. That happens when a leader genuinely shows up for his people, when he listens, when he delivers, when the community feels that their voice is being heard in the halls of power. Kiaraho was that kind of a leader. Those who knew him personally describe him as a peaceful man, a man whose hands was warm, someone who was easy to be around and genuine in his dealings with people. He passed away on March 29, 2026 at the Nairobi hospital after a long battle and difficult with cancer. He fought, he held on, but in the end, the illness took him. Ol Kalou lost more than an MP that day. They lost a friend. Now, after today's memorial at Nyandarua University ground, the body will be flown back to Nairobi. A second service is scheduled on Thursday at St. Andrew's Church in Nairobi, and then the final burial. It has been a long and emotional week for the Kiaraho's family, and the fact that the head of state, President William Ruto himself, is expected to attend today's service speaks volume about the kind of a man Kiaraho was. This is not just a local funeral. This is a national moment. And that brings us to something that has quietly captured the attention of the entire country. President William Ruto will be at this service today, and so will former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. This will be the first time these two men have shared a public stage since October 2024, when Gachagua was impeached and removed from the deputy presidency seat. That is over a year of silence between them, over a year of a distance, over a year of political battles forth from opposite corners. And today, at the funeral in Nyandarua, they will be in the same space again. Gachagua actually visited Kiaraho family at their home on Tuesday, the evening before the memorial. He sat with them quietly, he consoled them, and he spoke about the man he had come to honor. He remembered that he and Kiaraho had served together in the 11th Parliament. They sat on the same departmental committee. They shared the same corridor, the same meeting, the same work. It was a moment of genuine reflection for a man who is more often seen in the middle of political storm, and it reminded everyone watching that behind all the noise of politics, these are real people with real relationship, real memories, real grief. But here is the honest truth. In Kenya, even a funeral can become a stage. Every speech today will be listened to carefully. Every handshake or lack of one will be noticed. Every photograph will tell a story. Every reaction from the crowd will be read as a signal. Will Ruto and Kashagwa acknowledge each other? Will there be a moment? Every small, quiet one of acknowledgement between two men who were once on the same side? Or will there move through the same space without a word? Nobody knows. And that uncertainty is exactly what has the whole country quietly watching Nyandarua today. But let us bring it back to where it belongs. The people of Ol Kalou did not gather today for the politics. They gather for their MP, their leader, their representative, the man who showed up for them again and again over 13 years of service. Whatever conversation happens behind the scenes today, whatever signals are sent, whatever alliances are quietly tested, none of that changes why thousands of people woke up this morning and made their way to Nyandarua University grounds. They came to say goodbye, and that, above everything else, is what today is really about. After today's service, the stories continue. Thursday bring another memorial at St. Andrew's Church in Nairobi, then the final farewell.